Hello again, Dad Reads a Book here, today with one of my favorite book series of all. It's all about squirrels. It's so fun. This one's called The Secret Life of Squirrels, Back to School, and it's written by and photographed by Nancy Rose. So let's jump in. This book is nuts. That's a little squirrel joke. Most squirrels spend the last days of summer preparing for the cold. But not Mr. Peanuts and Rosie. They have a bigger job to do. Look at that squirrel eating a little peanut. That's so cute. School starts tomorrow and Rosie needs to get her classroom ready. She is very excited and also a little nervous. Mr. Peanut chirps, "Let's go back to school shopping, Rosie." Well, good idea, Mr. Peanuts. Look at that. They're going shopping. The little squirrel is getting his textbooks. They head to the store. Rosie fills her cart with notebooks and paper, paints and crayons. "I love buying school supplies," she tells Mr. Peanuts. "It's just as much fun as gathering nuts." Look at that. They're shopping at the store. Do squirrels go to the grocery store or the school supply store? Not usually, but in this world they do. There is so much to do before Rosie's students arrive. First, Mr. Peanuts helps her unpack all the books. He knows every classroom needs a great library. Wow, look at that. All sorts of books. Do you go to your library at your school or maybe in your town? They're great places, aren't they? Lots of fun stuff to do at the library. Rosie hangs a big banner on the wall. She wants all her students to feel welcome. Well, that's super nice. Then she posts the class rules on the bulletin board. Rosie knows that these will help everyone start the year off on the right paw. Wait, do we have paws? No, we have hands. But squirrels have paws for both their hands and their feet. Paws. Her favorite rule is listen while others are speaking. Can you imagine if all those little squirrels chattered at the same time? Whew, that'd be pretty loud. Oh, he's getting all sorts of toys out of there. Mr. Peanuts is outside helping clean the field when he spots some sports equipment. "These look like fun," he exclaims. Mr. Peanuts quite likes to play basketball. "Yes, the students will really enjoy recess and gym with these," says Mr. Chipper, the gym teacher. "Thank you for helping me with them." Which one do you think's Mr. Chipper? I'm going to guess this one. That's my guess. I don't know if that's Mr. Chipper. But it might be that one. Well, the pages are sticking together. Does that ever happen with you? Sometimes that happens. Mr. Peanuts goes back inside to find Rosie organizing craft supplies. "Can you help me set up the art corner, Mr. Peanuts?" Oh my gosh. Oh, he spilled the purple paint. Mr. Peanuts starts to move a table, but he pushes too hard, and the purple paint can tips over. "Not to worry," Rosie says, smiling. "Accidents happen." Rosie is a very kind teacher, and she always makes sure there are lots of paper towels. Mr. Peanuts spots a guitar in the corner and starts to play. "You should join my class for a sing-along one day," says Rosie. "It would be a great treat." "Well, I would be happy to," says Mr. Peanuts. He is a really talented musician, and Rosie is too. She plays the xylophone beautifully. She likes to teach "I Had a Little Nut Tree" to the young squirrels. There's some cool drums back there too. Do you know how to play a drum? You hit it with a stick, a drumstick. They're pretty fun. After all that work, their stomachs are grumbling. "Time for lunch, Mr. Peanuts." Mr. Peanuts and Rosie head out to find a picnic table in a nice shady spot. "The playground won't be quiet for long," Rosie says. "It will be full of happy chatter tomorrow." After lunch, Mr. Peanuts says, "I'm going to drive the bus route, so I'd better practice." He makes double sure he knows where all the new students live. Wait, Mr. Peanuts, that's not how you steer the bus. Is that how you watch for traffic? Look at that guy. He's sitting on top of the bus instead of driving the bus. Well, that's just silly. Meanwhile, Rosie tidies up the community garden. Burrowing into the ground is a lot of hard work. What seeds should she buy for the students to plant this year? What kind of seeds would you recommend? Maybe flowers or cucumbers? Maybe tomatoes? Wait, could she plant nut seeds? Do nuts grow in the ground? No, they grow on trees. So I wonder what kind of seeds she's planting. Rosie gets back to rearranging her classroom and unpacking boxes. She finds her first aid kit and an extra box of bandages and stores them in the closet. These will come in handy if someone gets their tail in a knot, she thinks. She's all prepared for accidents. Suddenly, Rosie hears a friendly voice. She peeks into the classroom across the hall and sees Miss Chattery at her desk. Rosie stops in to say hello. Look at that, they're having a nice little chat. Then Rosie goes to the big hall to make sure everything is ready for the welcome address. She has a great speech prepared. Testing, testing, is this thing on? She says into the microphone. Mr. Peanuts gives her a thumbs up from the back. She's going to give a speech to everybody in the audience. In her classroom, Rosie finishes her lesson plan. We will start the day reading the Nutshell Library, she thinks. They are some of her favorite books. Rosie wants the first day of school to be just perfect. She checks her list. Yep, all done. She's all ready for school. Do you think she's going to have fun teaching the other squirrels? I think so. It looks like we have Sammy, Poppy, and Hopper. Those must be some of her students. And tomorrow will be the best first day ever, Rosie thinks. And it will be. Thanks for listening to The Secret Life of Squirrels Back to School with Dad Reads a Book. Subscribe if you liked it.